Have you ever cut ties with your own twin? My brother Tyler and I were born 4 minutes apart. Everyone always said we were like one person split in two. Same face, same voice, same everything. Until we turned 17 and everything fell apart over something so stupid I can barely say it out loud. It started with a car, a 2006 Honda Civic that our uncle left us when he died. He didn't have kids of his own and he knew mom couldn't afford to buy us cars. So he left us one to share. The title had both our names on it. We were supposed to figure it out together. For 2 months, we made it work. Tyler had morning shifts at the grocery store, so he took it early. I had afternoon classes at the community college, so I got it after lunch. We had a whole system. Then Tyler started dating this girl named Ashley from his work. Suddenly he needed the car at night too. Every single night. We started fighting about it. Small stuff at first, then bigger. He'd come home at 2 a.m. and I'd have an 8 a.m. class the next day with no ride. One morning, I had a huge exam. My scholarship depended on it. Tyler promised he'd be home by midnight so I could sleep and have the car ready for the morning. He rolled in at 4 a.m. drunk, keys in his hand. I lost it. We screamed at each other in the driveway. Mom came out crying, begging us to stop. The neighbors turned their lights on. I told him he was selfish. He told me I was controlling. Then he said the thing that broke everything. He said, just because we're twins doesn't mean you own half my life. I moved out that week, stayed on my friend Derek's couch for 3 months, failed that exam because I had no way to get there, lost my scholarship. Tyler kept the car. I didn't fight him for it. I just stopped talking to him. Mom begged us to work it out. Dad tried to force us to sit down together at Christmas. We both refused. 5 years went by. I didn't go to his wedding. He didn't come to my graduation when I finally finished my degree. We lived in the same town and never saw each other once. Then mom got sick, really sick, cancer. Dad called both of us separately, said mom wanted us there, together. I almost didn't go, but it was mom. When I walked into that hospital room, Tyler was already there. He looked older, tired. He had a baby carrier next to his chair. We didn't speak, just sat on opposite sides of mom's bed while she slept. After an hour, the baby started crying. Tyler picked her up, but she wouldn't stop. He looked panicked, like he didn't know what to do. I watched him struggle for a minute, then something just took over. I walked around the bed and reached for her. He hesitated, then handed her to me. She calmed down immediately, just looked up at me with these huge brown eyes. Tyler's voice cracked when he spoke. Her name's Emma. She's 4 months old. I didn't know what to say, so I just held my niece while she grabbed my finger. Tyler cleared his throat. Ashley left us 2 months ago. Said she didn't sign up for this. He wasn't looking at me, just staring at his hands. I've been doing it alone, working doubles at the store. My neighbor watches Emma during the day, but I can't afford real daycare. I'm so tired I can barely think straight. I looked down at Emma. She had Tyler's nose, mom's smile. I sold the car, he said quietly. Last year. Needed money for the wedding. Got maybe $2,000 for it. Whole thing seems so stupid now. We sat there in silence. Mom sleeping. Emma falling asleep in my arms. 5 years of anger sitting between us like a wall. Finally I said, I'm off on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I could watch her those days, if you need. Tyler's head snapped up. His eyes were red. You don't have to. I know I don't have to, but she's my niece, and you look like you're about to collapse. He started crying, not loud, just tears running down his face while he tried to stay quiet so he wouldn't wake mom. I'm sorry, he whispered. About the car. About all of it. I was such an idiot. I thought about that for a long time. About the 5 years we'd lost. About how we'd thrown away being twins over a beat-up Honda Civic that was probably in a junkyard somewhere now. I'm sorry too, I finally said. Mom woke up an hour later, saw me holding Emma with Tyler sitting next to me. She didn't say anything, just smiled and went back to sleep. Mom died 3 weeks later. Tyler and I were both there, holding her hands on either side of the bed. At the funeral, Emma screamed through the whole service. Tyler tried everything, finally handed her to me. She stopped immediately, fell asleep on my shoulder while the pastor talked. After everyone left, Tyler and I stood by mom's grave. You're really good with her, he said. Yeah, well, something about twins, I guess. She knows family when she feels it. Tyler laughed. First real laugh I'd heard from him in years. Mom would have loved that you're in her life now. We stood there until the sun started setting. Two brothers who looked exactly the same, who'd wasted 5 years being strangers over something that didn't matter anymore. Emma's 7 now, calls me Uncle Dylan. Has no idea her dad and I once hated each other so much we didn't speak for 5 years. Tyler and I talk every day now. Not because we have to, because we want to, because we finally figured out what mom knew all along. The people you love aren't guaranteed forever, and the things you think matter usually don't. The only thing that matters is showing up. We just wish we'd learned that before we lost the person who tried to teach us.